Hello, I'm Kenneth Mackinton. I'm a professional biologist and I study all in the area, obviously, of biology. And right now, we're in a small creek behind Clear Creek, and I'm going to explain the areas of water pollution. You can follow me this way. As you can see, we're on a low tide right now, and so the water's a little bit low, but usually it goes up to around here. And as you can see, this is already underwater. This is a beer bottle, or whatever kind of bottle it is, and obviously that is a major wrong problem with this. If a fish swims in there, they might not be able to get out because there's also mud in there. An animal can stick their hand in there and they won't be able to get out. It's whatever, it can happen. Also, we have oil here, and we know it's oil because the layers break up on the top. And over here, we have a styrofoam cup, and that's already filled with a bunch of toxins if something were to eat it. So let's say a fish was gonna come by, because the water's usually here, and eat that, they're probably dead instantly. And the thing is that scavenger fish will eat on that, and we eat on scavenger fish. Also, other fish that just may eat the small fish that ate that. Follow me this way. Over here, we have more trash. We have a rubber sandal, more oil over there, some kind of whatever texture this is, not supposed to be here, wrappers, cans, which is aluminum. Major problems for the environment. We have a water bottle right here, and as you can see, it's already tangled up in all these weeds and everything. The plants have literally grown around this. The fact that the plants have grown around this means that they've relied on that, and they cannot rely on plastic because the plastic will only degrade and put a bunch of toxins into the plant's roots and eventually kill the plant. Right here, we have a huge, just hard substance just wrapped around this whole bush area. That is major problems because an animal could get stuck in there and they won't be able to get out. They'll suffocate because they won't be moving, or maybe they'll just be trapped above the water where they won't be able to breathe. Over here, we have more signs of water pollution. We have a whole sign that was just stuck in the mud and more traces of oil. Now, this is a major problem because a lot of people just pollute the waters by not getting rid of waste the proper way. All you have to do is recycle. 75% of the world is water, and so we would kind of want to keep that clean because it's what we drink, something we need every day to survive. And if we pollute that water, we won't be able to live. We have more trash here. We have a McDonald's cup, and as you can see, this has been here for a while. Algae's been growing on it and everything. If a fish were to start eating this algae and bite into the McDonald's cup, they're gonna have styrofoam in them, which is a very toxic component of plastics and all that other sort of stuff that would infect the fish. Bigger fish eat that fish and we eat the bigger fish, which then we will be infected. Biomagnification. We have a big plastic bin covering up the roots. These plants won't be able to get the nutrients they need, and sometimes they'll die. Most of the time, they will die. Now, this happens because people just don't put things where it needs to go. Like oil from your cars or gas and other things from runoff, like fertilizers, will seep into here. Fertilizers will create algae blooms, and algae blooms will literally cover the top of the area of the water, and the fish won't be able to come up for like sun, and they might die that way from like the coldness because they have to be able, they're cold-blooded. Now, other things is they'll suffocate because algae will suck up all of the oxygen in the water. Now, fish can eat that, but it's not good for them because it's from the fertilizers. We have a plastic bottle right here. Now, this affects everyone globally because it happens everywhere. In Africa, in Europe, in wherever you want to name it, water pollution happens everywhere. And we can solve this problem by just recycling. If you put plastics where they need to be, then it won't be a problem. That's the reason we have it, because it cannot be anywhere else. It's very toxic. And let's say like oils and gases, you can stop that by drying it. There's stuff in Home Depot and other places that you can put into the oils or paints or whatever, and it'll dry it up, and you can properly dispose of it then. So we want to protect our ecosystem. We want to be able to live in a good place that our animals can survive, live, and grow healthy. We want to be able to keep it this way because we need to live that way too, healthy and a growing population. So please recycle and do all that you can to have our ecosystem survive. Thank you. We've also stumbled across more, as you can see, pollution washed up from anywhere. And here's the result of it. If you follow me this way. Arizona tea. Over here we have a tire that's just been sitting there for who knows how long. But obviously all this pollution is a major source of people. And so, as you can see over here, we have construction going on. And so these construction people are legally allowed to dump everything into the water. It is a proven law. There's a drainage pipe over here, and all they have to do is dump everything, and it'll go out through this drainage pipe into the water. We have bags in the water, maybe like chip bags that the construction workers were eating, or plastic bags they were throwing away, and it all ends up in this water. Again, the fish can get caught and die and suffocate, and whatever matters that may happen to them. Now, the fact that it runs along means it's not just in one place, it's gonna travel. So this creek is just the least part of it. It can travel all the way out into the bay and everything, and affect everything out there too. We can stop this again by recycling. We need to recycle. In other places like Europe, they are taxed if they do not recycle because it's a big problem over there. Now, we are not taxed here, but I'm pretty sure we don't want to, and it could lead to that if we continue to throw away our trash without thinking about it. So, we need to be able to know what we are doing and how it's going to affect everything, because obviously it's affecting everything in a drastic way. So please, recycle and do everything you can so that we can save our environment. Thank you.